Hello everyone, fans of the amazing digital circus. Today I'm going to show you 5 major spoilers for episode 2. Sit back, grab some delicious food, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and we're off on our amazing adventure. 1. Wacky Watch. As we all hope, episode 2 of the amazing digital circus will be released very soon. We all remember about Kane's handheld watch that informs him of who has stepped into the void. Then we were able to go to the website where the digital circus trailer was originally. The site has now been updated, and in it we can see a sleeping Pomni. I'd like to point out that this is 100% Pomni's room, because each character's room corresponds to their inner consciousness and clothing. After all, if you look at Kaufmo's room, it matches his inner world and the colors of his clothes. I would also like to point out that Kane keeps an eye on Pomni and lets her share with us what she is doing. After all, he suspects that Pomni may be harming his digital world. 2. The tent. Gooseworx on his official account published an internal diagram of the tent so we can understand how it is organized inside. A lot of bloggers talked about how the marquee is organized. To repeat as I do not see the point, but I want to highlight very interesting points in this marquee. On each floor there is a balcony that wraps around the marquee, and behind the stage there is a backstage, and on each floor there are 12 doors, and the marquee itself has 5 floors. I also have an interesting theory. As you know, Kinger built his house out of pillows, so he needed his own fortress. And in the tent itself there is a castle, which logically should be Kinger, and most likely Kinger was kicked out of this castle, and he was left with a psychological trauma for which he built a house of pillows. You ask me who kicked him out. There is a possibility that before the events of episode 1, Kinger had the same wife, Queen. Their castle had its own little world, but as a result of a quarrel, the Queen might have accused Kinger of something devious and banished him from that castle. What do you think of my theory? 3. New character. Gooseworx also announced that the second episode will have something that nobody guessed. First of all, I'll tell you that there will be 8 more episodes, and each episode will have a different story for each character. Secondly, on her Tumblr account, she said that the second episode will be dedicated to a new character. Also, in interviews with the actors who voiced the characters, it was said that the new character in episode 2 will be a dog character named Doobie. So there's no doubt about it. I would like to see this character, because looking at him, you can realize that he is very nice. And after all, dogs in real life, with the right education, will always be kind. So our Doobie will be a very kind character. There is also a possibility that the new character will be a queen, and we will be shown her relationship with Kinger and tell us where she disappeared to. Or they could add a jelly elephant. Gooseworx asked on their account, does anyone know how to create material from Marmalade Unreal Engine? In general, there are 3 characters. Who do you think will be the character in episode 2? 4. Glitch Easter hint. The Glitch team tweeted a New Year's Eve poster with some sort of hint. It shows all the characters of the digital circus, and they give each other gifts. For example, Zooble gives Gangle a mask of happiness. Apparently it wants Gangle to stop being sad and crying. We also see Ragatha giving Kinger a pillow so he can build his fortress again, since his house was destroyed by Glowinks earlier. I am glad that Kinger will have the beginning brick for his house. We can also see Kane giving Pomni some sort of gift, but as we can see, Pomni is not exactly happy about the gift. Her face is more of a look of disbelief, and she feels that there is some kind of trick in this gift. And Jax is apparently going to plant a centipede on Ragatha and scare her. We learned in episode 1 that she's afraid of centipedes, and the most interesting thing that I thought was weird was Kaufmo, because he replaced the Christmas tree. It's got garlands and tinsel and a star on top of it. But I wonder how Kaufmo stands still. After all, in episode 1 he was furious, and only Kane could stop him by locking him under the rug. And then there's the theory that Kane conjured up the magic and made Kaufmo immobile. And I was thinking, what if episode 2 has something to do with this poster? Or if the poster has nothing to do with the Digital Circus episodes? 5. Jax Abstracts. Now let's talk about the coolest character, Jax. At least he thinks he is. I like this character a lot, because every company should have such a cool character. But some of his actions in relation to other characters look very disgusting. But that's not the point. The point is that Jax can abstract, because I have concept art that shows Jax trying to drag some hands that look like Zooble. Are we going to lose our rabbit? I hope not, because Jax makes life much more fun for the characters in the amazing Digital Circus. Also, there are reports that the creator of the circus said that Zooble will be the only one against Jax's position. I hope we wait for episode 2 as soon as possible. Bonus spoiler! But before I show the bonus spoiler, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel, put a like, and share this video with your friends. After all, I worked very hard on this video. I really hope for your support. Thank you! Bonus spoiler! And the bonus spoiler is that we will be able to see the room of each of the characters. That is, we saw Kaufmo's room, and also partially saw Pomni's room and Gangle's room, which was shown to us by Glitch Team. But I want to note that this is concept art, so his room may change, but I think that not very much. At least his broken masks will stay in place, but we also haven't seen the rooms of the other characters and the rooms of the crossed out characters that aren't in the Digital Circus. I'll be very interested to see what the character rooms will look like. I also think we'll see other doors, because when Pomni opened them there were crazy dimensions. Maybe we'll see more mysterious rooms in the second episode. And that, dear friends, is all. That makes 6 spoilers. What spoilers do you know? Write in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, and click on the bell to not miss the new video. Bye, everybody.
You foolish assortment of colorful characters! Do you not realize that everything must be Gloinks? I am Gloinks. You will be Gloinks. God will be Gloinks.
This is dumb and weird.
Well, even yet, you're still watching it.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show